Cayneian, A Man from Blood. Written by Aaron Dennis. Narrated by Philip Rose. Copyright 2013 by Aaron Dennis. A poem regarding the ancient ritual of Sang Daemanus. Silenced, powerless, all is bequeathed unto darkness. Silence. Time becomes a slowed procession. Buried, a new life is bequeathed unto the silenced. Droplets of blackened blood course through stone. Unending, unceasing, the time remains. Thrashing limbs beat the stone. Muffled screams resonate. Madness. Silence. The blood, a cold ichor, is taken into the maddened. Madness gives way to rage, and rage to more screams. Flesh rent from fingers, forced through stone. From blood we are all born. Prologue. The Expedition. There was a time when man was powerful, and hungering for more power, he set his wizard's gaze to search for the unknown. A forgotten king learned of an island. It was said no one had ever been there, but that was not the truth. Before man was powerful, demons ruled by flame. Whether it was divine providence from above, the steely determination of heroes, or the demons' hubris, they were defeated, driven deep, deep underground. Time passed. Man flourished. It was forgotten that a demon cannot die. And so the residents of an island grew reckless, as all those with an insatiable thirst for power do. They stole deep beneath their proliferous kingdom. There they found flame. The flame beckoned, and the flame promised, but fire devours all. When the haughty king sent his men on an expedition to that island, his men discovered evidence that it had been very much inhabited. Though no sign of battle was evident, whole forests were cut down, homes sat in disrepair, and ominous clouds covered the skies. But still the expedition trekked forth in search of power for their king. Every turn held great trepidations for both the soldiers and those brave men whose purpose it was to find the unknown source of power. Starting with an errant bolt of lightning, destroying their only vessel, evil quickly reared its head. Matters grew out of hand. The sun set, never to rise again. Vile monsters came forth from shadow and feasted on human flesh. The very air poisoned the voyagers' souls, and when they pressed beyond the domain of the sealed, they, too, found demons. It is unclear whether or not any of the king's men survived, but what is known is that a great wizard, begot of great wizards, sealed the demons away, as had been done ages prior. For a time, immense destruction was averted. On the island, the worst of dangers subsided. Yet disasters lurked behind darkened recesses. Like men who hunger for power, demons hunger, but theirs is a fierce hunger. From a sealed tomb, one demon continued to beckon. It continued to prod at the souls of good men. Good will alone does not stay evil, and even good men fall to bad judgment. A progression of tribulations accosted those left upon the island. Some settled in as there was no alternative, no escape. It was an awful life, but any attempt at sailing away was met with an untimely demise. The horrid living conditions broke the spirits of men and even twisted some into monstrous creatures. Thirsting for more power, the demons sought out and away from the island by ways of hellish rituals. Upon satiating its hunger, it beckoned once more. Long before the expedition, one good man was promised a power from blood. Seeking vengeance on those whom had done him ill will, he accepted. The practice of Sang Daemanus
Sample complete. Ready to continue?